I don't see how Ripple, the company, and their products actually drive any value to XRP, the token, because you don't have to use XRP in most of their products, so I don't see how there's a value crossover
Yes, you do.
there.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
They're starting.
That's over. You guys are giving the talking points, the same talking points everybody's giving about XRP for the last 2 years. That is not true. They changed everything. They rebranded recently. They got rid of XRapid. They got rid of XCurrent. They got rid of XVIA. They switched it all over to RippleNet into ODL. You have to use the token now to use all of their products. So you can't do one without the other. So this thing that there's no bank adoption. I mean, SBI, a large bank in India that works with Japan, they recently just adopted it. We're seeing it in the, what do they call that region of the world? The APAC region. It's like the Asian Pacific. Australia's working with some stuff with Ripple right now. So you're seeing it in that southeastern quadrant of the world. You're seeing a lot of adoption right now in the banks, and that's going to slowly domino to the other things. But this talking point that you don't have to use XRP, that's a 1 to 2 year old talking point. That's over.
Yeah, they did just repackage their whole system. So,
so long term, great investment.
What's up, guys? Kevin Cage here with another XRP update, and this video is exactly why you do your own research. So let's rant a little bit and cover this important point. So, turns out what I said was exactly true. Just a few weeks ago, you can type in that YouTube video, Kevin Cage BitBoy, and I just wanted to correct people so that they understand where I'm getting my sources from. Maybe start with what David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple, has said for the past several years. Maybe start with Matt Hamilton, that is actually building on the XRP ledger and works for Ripple X as the Director of Developer Relations. I'm not listening to any Bitcoin maximalist or any maximalist of any caliber for my personal financial advice. I do my own research, it is my own money, and it is my personal decision. So this video is not financial advice. Please double check everything I share here, and let's kick it off. So BitBoy saying they have to use XRP. We covered this extensively in the video I just told you about. That kind of defeats the purpose of open payments. What is the point of open payments if you're still going to force them to use a currency they don't want to do? Even if obviously I want people to use XRP, that is not practical. We're not here to be bullies. We are here because people will want to use XRP because it's the most efficient digital asset at scale for payments that has ample liquidity and integrations via a single API today. That's why they're going to choose XRP. You don't have to force anybody to use it. So Matt Hamilton of Ripple X, alas, referring to BitBoy, and I love having BitBoy as a proponent of XRP. It's great that he's informing well over 1 million subscribers about the space. But do not get it twisted and understand who has been researching this stuff for the past several years, day in and day out. So Matt Hamilton, alas, he is wrong. The use of XRP is still an optional part of RippleNet. It has to be optional, guys. That is not the way towards adoption. So yes, ODL is integrated with RippleNet, but you do not have to use XRP to use RippleNet. We even have this person right here. I can recall at least 3 separate occasions that Joel Katz, David Schwartz of Ripple, he was an early contributor to the Bitcoin Code years ago. These are the people that I'm listening to. David Schwartz had a background at the NSA before working for Ripple, and he stated that trying to force companies to do something never works out well. What do you think he was referencing? Thanks for keeping people rational about XRP. Yes, David Schwartz, thank you for being practical, and Matt Hamilton, thank you. Indeed, Ripple's approach has been to make XRP the most attractive digital asset to use when an institution is ready to use them. Yes, we've done over 2 billion in transactions so far for real customers. And then we have this guy, head of real-time payments at ACI Worldwide. Just go watch this video. If you don't believe in XRP, I don't know what to tell you at this point because this is so obvious. And he even says that Ripple and their products will be side by side some of the options for Swift in the future. And yes, they're sending approximately $6 trillion on a daily basis. I'm not here to convince anybody. I am here to show information. What you guys do with it is up to you. And I make timestamps in this entire video going through all of this. And of course, this one Ripple partner, ACI Worldwide, sends over $14 trillion per day. Per day. And yes, some of that number is included in securities, but that is still value being sent on a daily basis. All of this is sourced. Go ahead and check it out for yourselves. We also have Leonidas of XRP Arcade. Guys, I want to give his channel another shout out and go subscribe. His typical phenomenal research has discovered a few new Ripple partners that have not yet been announced. And if you guys have been in this community for the past 3 years or so, you're well aware that these researchers legitimately find partners a year or two before they're even announced. So this is not too much speculation, this is fact. We have, of course, in Chile, the only state-owned commercial bank, Banco Estado. We have a Peruvian techfin and digital bank, and then based out of Colombia, a Colombian app called Movil. Now, what do you think this means? It means that Latin America is getting taken over, and of course Ripple is already meeting with the Central Bank of Brazil, and Brazil's central bank instant payment system is called PIX, P-I-X. We've shown direct connections, and of course Uber is using them exclusively with eBanks, and eBanks is of course partnered with ACI Worldwide, the $14 trillion per day partner of Ripple. And Ripple had a closed-door meeting with the Central Bank of Brazil. Coincidence? Back just a couple of days ago, Yahoo Finance coming out with the State of Crypto, the latest on Congress's crypto tax provision. And of course, if paying taxes in crypto are a concern to you, be sure to check out iTrustCapital for a free month down below. I actively use this platform with a Roth IRA. All my gains are 100% tax-free, meaning if I turn this to 10 mil, I'm paying 0% in taxes. You can use the coupon code KevinCage to get your first month free. Links are in the video description. This is one of the biggest IRA platforms to date. And what do you know, all the people making fun of us for going over old news is resurfacing yet again on August of 2021 with Volante mentioning Ripple first, next to Visa B2B, Swift GPI, and crypto. Central bank digital currencies, a guide for the perplexed, guiding you through the next gen of cross-border payments options. Payments as a service, guys, PaaS. I retweeted this and you can find this for yourselves on Volante Tech on Twitter. And to no surprise, we have Volante deeply integrated with Ripple and RippleNet with Volpay. Volante is one of the leading technology providers of the world that is directly integrated with the United States domestic system, the clearinghouse. We can see Volante Volpay, Ripple processor module speeds integration to the Ripple Global Settlement Network. Go directly to Volante's website and you can see for yourselves that they send, on behalf of their clients, well over $2 trillion on a daily basis. So in this video alone, I point you towards ACI Worldwide, $14 trillion, and Volante's $2 trillion. And don't get me started on the other behemoths. Now the market is getting very interesting now on this Friday evening. XRP still at $1.16 below its retracement level, and I am watching a bunch of these assets that have not yet broken out of this cup and are still at these lower levels, whereas some other assets are already climbing up higher here, such as ADA. And of course, ADA and XRP are highly correlated, so it is simply a matter of time, in my opinion, not financial advice. I personally believe that a huge move is coming for crypto. The charts are coiling up, that is for sure. The question is, will they break out? Meaning, will they break upwards? Or will they begin to break down? Let me know your thoughts in this video. I have my own bias because I've been watching other assets leading this market like Solana, ADA, and of course DAG that did yield us over a 3,000% return. And King Solomon did a phenomenal video covering Constellation and even QNT of Quant Network. Highly recommend that. And guess what else he mentioned? An asset that I own and I've been sharing about for quite some time, and they are officially live. This is Alchemy. ADS is the ticker. Now this market cap is very small, it is just launching. Starts as an ERC20 token on Ethereum's blockchain, but guess what they're actually being built on? Constellation. On top of the Hypergraph Transfer Protocol, one of the first assets to be established there. So I encourage you guys to do your own research on this one. I'm not going to tell you to buy or sell, but I really do believe, since the biggest news of all of cryptocurrency history did just recently drop with Constellation's announcement with the DAG token, but I will be keeping a very close eye on all assets that are built on top of Constellation's platform, which is a directed acyclic graph, just like HBAR's technology, except the only difference is instead of being micro pennies, Constellation's network is essentially feeless, which means that every single transaction costs 0. And I think this year specifically was a wake-up call for all of ERC20 tokens with the gas fees sometimes reaching even triple digits to send a simple transaction. That's ridiculous. That's not built to scale. Constellation's technology is literally built to scale infinitely the bigger it gets. But anyways, you guys know I love XRP to dominate payments in my mind because it already has that liquidity that other competitors think they're going to beat. And just like DAG is tackling big data, I do not see any legitimate competitors to DAG and Constellation. And right now, I don't really see any competitors to Alchemy of ads, ADS. As you can see though, that Alchemy exchange is the first decentralized advertising exchange. So this is in fact a DEX that's actually built on Constellation's platform, their network, Hypergraph. And this is focused on digital advertising. And one quick fun fact, just to really get the wheels turning, and of course they've chosen to be built on Hypergraph because they're smart and they're way ahead of the curve of adoption. No offense to Bitcoin, no offense to Ethereum, no offense to Polygon, but all these layer 1 and layer 2 protocols simply cannot compete to what a layer 0 and L0 protocol can do. So these L0 tokens that are built on top of Hypergraph, have the potential, nothing's guaranteed, to absolutely dominate the space and actually make the world a truly better place that is significantly more efficient.
In 1994, we saw the very first digital ad. Almost 30 years later, it has become a massive multi-billion-dollar industry. This growth came with the rise of programmatic advertising, automated buying and selling of online media using a combination of technologies. Almost 90% of display advertising is now traded this way. But there's a problem. The programmatic ecosystem has become highly complex. 49 cents of each advertiser's dollar are now spent before they reach a publisher, and 1/3 of supply chain costs are completely untraceable. This has left internet users shortchanged. Intrusive, disruptive and annoying ads designed to claw back those lost ad dollars have become ubiquitous. Until now. Introducing Alchemy, the world's first decentralized advertising exchange. We are building a new advertising ecosystem that rewards advertisers, publishers and internet users for enhancing everyone's use of the open web. Alchemy's revolutionary technology records each transaction, ensuring total transparency, zero fraud and significantly lower usage fees. Remember that 49-cent ad tax? We can reduce it to 1.5. Alchemy is built to reward publishers who improve user experience, creating an environment where engagement with advertising increases. And by holding and staking our ads tokens, internet users will be rewarded for participation in an ecosystem where advertising treats you as a person, not a product. Bad advertising broke the internet. Fix the internet with ads.
And also, friendly reminder for anybody looking to learn more about XRP and really understand it instead of just relying on YouTubers. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I've made my fair share of mistakes. But please check out XRPL.org. Really understand this ecosystem and understand this is so much bigger than just XRP. Look at the ledger itself. That is actually the home of XRP, the digital asset. Many people are not aware of the unique features that the XRP ledger provides. It's great to see that crypto Twitter is discussing trust lines, but we haven't even scratched the surface. Micropayments, crypto wallets, exchanges, DeFi, NFTs, stablecoins, CBDCs, federated sidechains. Check out BitGo, this is a behemoth. Coil is huge, I'm an active user of Coil. Forte for game developers is exciting. For the music industry, Raised in Space. Ripple ODL needs no introduction. We have the XRP Explorer right here as well. And you can even go over here to the About tab and click the overview. You can get all the facts you need right now on this website, xrpl.org. Transaction fee, transactions per second, energy consumption. And of course, Energy Web Token, a partner with the XRP Ledger Foundation, has been killing it since it's been bouncing from that $5 price point, so that's been on the move nicely as well. And we can check out the XRP Ledger overview that is often overlooked. And of course, the XRP Ledger Foundation is who's partnered with Energy Web. You can come here for a quick overview on specifically how the XRP Ledger comes to consensus, meaning how do the validators decide which transactions are valid or not. You can even click validators right here. You can see live data of the XRP Ledger and its current validators. And then of course, you can see the actual nodes. We can see about 878 nodes have been found, and there's about 205 that are unmapped. 3 nodes, 1 node, and you can actually paste an XRP Ledger address right in here as well. I love these features. Be sure to tune into the next video where I will be personally showing you some extremely interesting information for the entire crypto space.